Hi there, we're in Savage Lands today, and what we're going to be doing is finding where Smugglers Cove is and going to get a weapon staff there called the Staff of the Journey. So anyway, where we are is still very early game. This is the portal to the third island, and all I've done so far is just left the first island, hit enough rocks that I can make, firstly, a full set of spirit armor. So I've gone for Mithras, which is a little bit heavier than the crystal spirit, but it's also a little bit warmer because we're going to be going to Asira later on. I kind of opted for these, so just had to hit a few rocks and pick up some. If you want to make it, you just need a few of these things here, which is the radiant gem fragments, and you get those from hitting certain types of rocks. Also picked up enough iron that I could make two ebon steel hammers, and I could also make, just go up here, a couple of steel hatchets. So really we haven't done much else in the game apart from build this gathering hall here near the entrance to the third island portal. And so what we're going to do now is head off, and there's a good reason to visit Smugglers Cove early, because given the encumbrance of Mithras, as you can see, we're running now and it's a little bit slow. So what we could do is some help with our encumbrance. So anyway, we've still got a Fury from last night outside and a few other nasties here. So what I'm going to do is just hope to run around him. So let's go. So from the third island portal, what you want to do is head in this direction. And you can run across the water here. So the biggest risk here, you keep the sea on your right hand side. Just one thing following, he's not that bad. Biggest risk here is that you get elementals on your left hand side up here, because they will chase and hit you. Now we've got our spirit armor on, we should be okay. In fact, if we get hit, we won't get killed. But the thing about the elementals is they are faster than you, or they are at this stage anyway, because we're quite slow. There's a bunch of coal here, which is useful later on. The elementals can be around here as well, so just need to be careful. No, we're fine, we've got some stamina back. So I do have some ghoul potions on us, which I could have popped then. So you come along the path here, and you see this big wall of ice here. So all you need to do is just more coal here. Just have to break down this ice wall. And behind it you've got Smugglers Cove. So you've got a fire and a bunch of other things that can be repaired. I don't tend to come back here after this initial visit, but what you really want is the skeleton is here, and here's your Staff of the Journey. Now the best thing about this item is that it has massive minus 25 encumbrance, which is really good at this stage of the game. As soon as you equip this, you're just much faster. You can get around much easier. I tend not to use it as a weapon. You could do, but I don't. So I don't tend to repair any of these stations, just leave it as is. A couple of night blooms here, but you also have a bunch of goodies here. Specifically 3 steel ingots, which could be useful. Some savage bandages, and this could be useful a little bit later as well. We still have this one from early game, which gives you warmth 98. These only give you warmth 40, but when we go into Asira is going to be cold, and that could be useful. But I guess the most valuable thing here is that once you've taken everything out of this chest, you go I, and you can just pick up the chest to take home. Saves making one. So anyway, that's Smugglers Cove, and that's the Staff of the Journey. So hopefully that's been helpful. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. What I'll do is I'll come back for another episode where we'll start dealing with what we're going to do next in terms of our weapons and our armor. As far as armor is concerned, I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to skip steel and go straight for Devourer. So we'll use the spirit armor for the forest giant that requires spirit armor. There is one spirit forest giant. The rest will get by on Devourer for now. So that'll be our armor until we get into third island armor. But then we'll deal with weapons. What we'll do is we'll get a couple of iron scourges, and we'll get a couple of weapons from Draug the Wicked as well, which are better than scourges. So that's what we'll do next. And so thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye.